This is Nescafe. This is coffee. Last night I woke up in the middle of the night wanting to play a 3D version of this game on the PC. This is Attic Attack on the Sinclair Spectrum and I own this. I am now very tired, so I have to drink coffee. Tea is the drink of all British people. Tea helps us wait for when problems happen and problems to pass over. However, coffee is the fuel of all British people, so when we are tired, we drink stupid amounts of that, and this is what I've had to do today. But before that, welcome to the Gentlemen's Pixel Club. You can follow us on YouTube, Twitter and TikTok on any of the handles that you can see on the screen at the moment. Today, we are going to be playing Melkhior's Mansion. And this is a slightly different video from normal. Historically, when I've done videos, I edit them in a way where it's all combined at the end, it's all moved together at the end. But no, this is done slightly differently because I've got this new PC coming that I've spoken about. So this is a practice run on using some different tools that I would not normally use, and hopefully everything's going to come together just nicely. We're going to go and have a look at the settings here, and we're going to pop down to the about to see who created this game. In fact, we're going to stop on the palette first of all. The palette, we can pick ZX Spectrum because we are playing on a ZX Spectrum here, or a ZX Spectrum palette for want of a better word, but none of these others are open, so it looks like you can go through this game and you can change the palettes and have different color schemes. But let's look at about. So all these people have been involved in the creation of this wonderful game on the PC. And we're not playing on the Mr. FPGA for once, no, we're playing on a PC. As this channel grows, I will be, and I'm going to talk a little bit to give you a chance to read all these credits. As this channel grows, I'm going to be doing, games on the PC, like retro-inspired games, and maybe some others, but games that involve pixels. And all games have pixels, so they are fair game for this channel. But the most important thing is I will do my utmost to continue to give you the daily retro videos that I do. Sometimes a game like this may replace one of them, or it could be a bonus video on top of all the daily ones we do. The core values of this channel is always going to be gaming, always going to be having fun, always going to be having retro fun here. But if other games fit the purpose, or other games are good to play and show, you know what, why don't we show them, because it's got pixels. The intro to this video is slightly different, you may have noticed, and also there's a reason for this. The production values are different because I'm learning some new tools, learning some new ways to do this, and if this video is a little bit rough around the edges, I hold up my apologies. But for when the new PC arrives, for when I can do better videos, better streams, faster streams, and they won't actually be played faster, but I'll produce them faster here, just to be very clear on this. That means that I produce more content for you, and I don't have to worry too much about the encoding part of things, because things will be done slightly smarter, and we move on and we go on the journey together. So this game is freeware and should not be distributed by digital means, and should be distributed by digital means only. If you bought it from anyone, even as part of a compilation, you've been ripped off, and so have we. So this game, they don't want any money for, but I believe it's coming out on the Spectrum next, and when it comes out on the Spectrum next, I will be buying it if there is an option to buy it on the Spectrum next. I feel that great indie developers like this really need supporting, and if there is an option to support them through itch.io or something else like that, I will do this. I will be putting the URL where you can get this game post-production on the bottom of the screen like I do with the URLs, but we are going to go into the game now. So hit in start on the joystick, and we have a choice of 4 characters. Because this game is based on Attic Attack, originally there was 3 characters. So we've got a knight there, we've got a witch here, we've got a wizard here, and we've got a princess here. And if you have a look as we go from left to right here, all of them have slightly different missions to do, so the game is clearly different for all of them. But we're going to pick the knight because this is the closest to Attic Attack, where you have to click the 3 pieces of the key. So Sir Stamplot, your task is to locate the 3 parts of the large magnetic key that will unlock the front door, and 1 piece is in the attic and the other pieces are random. So fire to go into the game. And do you recognise that tune, that beeping as he appears? If you're a Spectrum fan, that should make the hairs on your neck tingle. And did you see the way that door fell down? That was really nice. And this is the different quality of the games that we've got now that can be recreated on the PC when they do those retro ones. They look so good. There's also, oh, hey, look at that guy with the balloon, the guy with the flying balloon. Hang on, let me kill these, or at least get out of the way a little bit. There's also the names of your locations on the bottom of the screen here. You know, if you look at that, this is the hallway that we're in. Trying to control this is a little bit different from normal. I'm using a joystick. I'm not the best at using the joystick with this, but I have a mechanical keyboard, and that is going to be a bit too clunky for my annoying. From an attic attack point of view, you have the dynamics that you're used to, where the things bounce off. Oh, look at that. That's the hand from the Addams Family. You've got the bullets that bounce off the walls, and this looks really cute. I've got some food that I've grabbed there, so my man on the left hand side filled up a little bit more with health. We have something, I don't know what that is. What's that? Oh, that's an object I can pick up, a magical eye of death. So there are some differences in this game from the original Attic Attack, but this looks like a room from Attic Attack, and I've just died. You saw the little helmet pop down on the bottom right hand side of the screen because my health ran out, and I think health seems to go down a little bit quicker. And hang on a minute, did that picture change in that room where we were a moment ago? So this level, or was it lightning or something? Just look at the window. I'm sure that, yes, look at that lightning out there. That's a nice effect to have. All right, let's get out of this room and try and go down there. Come on, open up, open up. Just waiting for the door to open, and we go down, shoot the hand from the Addams Family, the walking Mick Jaggerlips. I was too busy watching them and the door opened, and we go through here, and look how pretty that stairwell is to the ground floor. And I have noticed that the magical eye that I've picked up is even blinking. So through that door, because I need some health, and I died at the end, typical. So can we get some health by going through there quickly? I don't know. And there's nothing in here. There's an arrow on the wall, and I reckon that arrow is pointing the way to the entrance room, because they used to do that in the original Attic Attack, and it makes sense that this will do this. But this is a lovely cross of do you see those little bugs on the floor? Those little bugs crawling around. This is a lovely cross on between. Oh shit! What was that? That's a big boss in the basement. We're going to get away from. This seems a lovely cross between Night Lore, Attic Attack, and you would say yes, it's going to be like Night Lore when you've got the 3D graphics. But look at the walls. You know, look at the overall presentation. But the colours blend really well. So I need that food. We're going to get here, and there's a cuckoo clock on the wall, I think. This passage takes us downwards to the cabin. So what are we going to see here? Wow, look how pretty that is. You know, let's kill these hands. There's lots of hands in here. I don't like the hands, so let's kill them. And oh, do you see that bounce? Did you see the? Oh, I died. Don't be dead here. Game over. That bounced off the wall there, but that room looked like it had a pillar in there that was 3D as well. So we're going to go again, and I'm actually going to swap, I think, in this instance to the keyboard, because you know it might be a little easier to control, because on the joystick it is. I'll be honest, I'm finding it a little bit hard. So we're going to pick this guy again. We're in the entrance hall, and we're going to head to that room. And I'm just practicing a fire here. And look at that. Fire this time bounces off the food objects. It didn't do that on the visual game. It went over them as far as I remember. But now you've got fire that can bounce off. And this could be important if you want to hit enemies. Remember that you can bounce off things that are obviously static on the ground here, which might make killing them a little bit easier if you position yourself right. So in the original game, that trapdoor that you see there would take you down, and you would get this really good falling effect. We need to see what that looks like. And that is nice. And he splattered on the floor. That must have hurt. And oh, there's an object, a diamond. So his Melkhior's sisters lost pink diamond. Do we get a reward for that? I don't know. It's hard to play this game, because all you actually want to do is, you know, look at the graphics. That the monsters are gorgeous. In fact, in the last game we came down here, so we will carry on down this way. Yeah, the monsters are absolutely gorgeous here, and it feels 100% the same there's a Homer Simpson donut there. It feels 100% the same as Attic Attack, and the only difference, apart from obviously the the pretty graphics that you can see here, the only difference that stands out to me in terms of gameplay is where I've died literally just there, and that was a good coincidence for that to happen at that time. You don't get a little cross on the ground, so a little bit of feedback here. I would have loved to see the little crosses on the ground where you died in the rooms. That was always a nice feature. But I'm running about here like a bit of a loony, a little bit stuck, because I'm looking for a key. I need keys to open up these levels a little bit. Oh, let's get some cake. I need keys to open up these levels a little bit more. And, it'd be interesting to map this game, because, you've got all the room names here. So, does it map 100% to the original game? I honestly don't know. In the original, depending what character play, you had secret passages, you had bookshelves you could go through, you had, so I can't go through that, you had clocks you could go through, you had these that you could go through, and yeah, I think that was it. So, I don't know whether those exist in this game as well. You could complete, I think, the original game with that. Oh, what's that? Oh, look at that. So maybe they are secret passages that you can actually use. Hang on, let's kill these. Maybe there's a way of using them one way or another, because we've seen 4 distinct objects and we know that we've got 4 main characters in this game. So let's head down the central passage, through that door when I can get my fingers on the keys. Right, collect the Coke can. And my fingers are all over the place at the moment. I've literally lost where I should be on the keyboard. Yeah, here we are. Right, we're now repositioned correctly. This channel, look into the future. I'm really excited about what we're going to be doing. I know I talk about that a lot, but this is going to sound crazy, but this is a brilliant hobby. I love his reflection there. This is a brilliant hobby that I believe that I've discovered. I'm having great fun doing this, and I just want to expand on what we do. I can't go through that bookshelf, so I do wonder what secret passage here he can do. Yeah, can we open that? Oh, look! You can open chests. We can open chests, and there is our secret passage. Look at that. Oh, gentlemen, this is brilliant. So what does the skeleton key do? It opens. Does it open everything? So let's try this door. Oh, look at that. The skeleton key opens absolutely everything. I was wittering on about this channel, what I was looking forward to. Time Warper 3000. I have no idea what that does. Yeah, I was wittering on about, what I want for this channel going forward, how much I love this, and we're in a great part of this game where we are finding new things, although I've just died, and although I'm dead, look at this, underneath the skeleton key, underneath the Time Warper, there was these little icons, and it looks like those are the amount of uses you have. So we are going to play again. This really is have one more go. So let's go this way, not use all the food because we may need that in a bit. Head through this door, ignore the cake, go up here. These objects, these objects that look like they were decoration are not decoration. You can interact with them, and okay, this game has just really upped the ante very seriously now. And hang on. The monsters are persistent in the rooms as well until you kill them. Wow. Knowing all the things you might be able to do with everything that you've got here, who knows what hidden wonders are buried in this. So can we do anything in the book? No, we can't. But, finding the skeleton key was not in the original game. I need some. Is he okay from a health? Yes, he's okay from. Yeah, the skeleton key was not in the original game. The map was not in the original game. A green leaf, perhaps from a tree. I can't remember what we did with that. I think that killed an enemy. What is that? Is that a golden egg cup? Is that a golden egg cup? There's a question, and there's a question to any of you. Do any of you know what the reference for the Golden Egg Cup is as well? If you don't, well, that's for you to find out. So invincibility pill, all good. I can run around and not be hurt. So don't want to go through there. I need a key. We need a key to carry on exploring because we're in the West Wing at the moment. If we believe what the title says on the screen, past the Golden Egg Cup and straight down the trapdoor. Okay, there's something there that is blocking the way, but we're on a floor that we certainly haven't seen before. So up back through here. I can go nowhere. Look, I've got a locked door in every single direction, so all I can do is go through that door. If I go here, come on, let me through. If I go through here, let's shoot you. I'm trapped as well. Look at all the little bugs on the floor as well, but I'm trapped there. So the only option is to go through this door and just go down that trap door. There is nothing else I can do. So where are we going to end up? And we are back in the cabins. So more locked doors. Oh, look how pretty this is. And I think that damaged me. That green stuff when I went over that. I need to remember that going forward. I do like those enemies with the little balloons. They are... Look at the eyes. You've got eyes. Look at the eyes. And I died. I do like the enemies that are carrying the little balloons on their backs. They are rather cute. So kill some Mick Jagger lips. Grab that. And I walked into that one. And it seems a great mystery. Where are all the keys? There clearly are keys because, you know, we've got the coloured doors. And in Attic Attack, when you had the right coloured doors, you could use them like a fool. I was running against that blue door, which was never, ever going to open. So I'm just following the set path here. And by the set path, it was random on some of the doors anyway. Because, you know, I can only go certain ways where I can get through the doors. Oh, this looks a bit different and nice. Okay, through there. Look at this. Objects in the middle of the room. Big objects that you can run around and true 3D perspective. So let's get some more health before our little man dies. Let's hope we can find a key. That looks like a very bad person that's going to do a lot of damage. You can see the difference actually on some of the enemies when you go through on how they look. You can just know if they touch you, you're going to perhaps be dead. Let's see what we can get in there. Oh, damn it, that was only an apple. And through those can only go one direction, and more eyes looking at me. And that is a rotten Simpsons donut, I think, but it all adds health. And yes, we have the blue key. We've got the blue key. And I think one of those food objects gave me a hell of a lot of health there. So let's have a look at the map. And I really do like this map option on here. So this will be a case of run around, get as much through the game as you can, find the maps, and then do screenshots to see, oh, full health restored. Then find the maps and then do screenshots to see how closely this does map to the original Attic Attack. So I need to go through that door. And I have the music very, very low at the moment, so I can do the talky bits, but it is a fine tune that I hear playing in the background. Yeah, this game for free, it is absolutely incredible what designers do for, you know, for us as a community, what creators do for us as a community to give us these free wonderful games. And, you know, charging no money for this, it feels like actually a crime to some extent. It really does. Was there anything through here? This could be a dead end, but I have a key now, so I might be able to get through a door that I couldn't before. It would have been better if I was carrying the skeleton key, I think. Or what is that? Some money in a bag. It would have been better if I was carrying the skeleton key or the green key, because I've seen lots and lots of green doors, but not so many blue doors. And if you're a fan of green doors, are you a fan of Shakin' Stevens? Because I seem to remember, and this goes in with the retro stuff, Shakin' Stevens loved green doors. So I've got a Magical Eye of Death, the one that is very cutely animated here, but not much else is going on. Oh, blue door. Look, I go through the blue door. Finally, we get to show that. So let's go through this door. Another chest. Oh, and that's a spare wand. Okay, I think we might want that. We need it. What? Look, you can push objects. You can push objects that are on the ground as well. I think we need to keep the spare wand. We're back in the egg cup room, and this is the secret tunnel that we can go through. And there is another blue door. God, we've been doing so much running around. There must be Look at that picture as it changes. That's kind of cool. Haunted pictures. Okay, there. I want to find a bit of the key. I want to see a bit of the sea. And you're just looking at the graphics here. Look at the tentacles on the left-hand side of the banister as you go down. Yeah, a lot of work has gone into this lovely, lovely looking game. So through that door, get some more health. Come on, come on, come on. More health. And the problem with collecting all the health is obviously paramount and very, very clear. It's not going to be there if I need it again. I'm doing a lot of one of those 3D blocks. I like that. Okay, this is dangerous, but I do wonder, does that goo do something nice to me? No, no, no. The other goo didn't do anything nice to me, but I just thought, oh, that's a different colour. If I touch that, maybe it's a healthy one. And I've died at that gate. Again, I do wish that it would leave the little crosses where you die as well that are in original Attic Attack. But, you know, what we've got here for free is phenomenal. And that bad guy will come and open up and let me through. I can't remember whether there was any blue doors on the side. Yes, there is. So we're slowly opening up and exploring. Okay. Now, on the original game, only certain characters could use certain passageways. And look at that opened up for me as well. So, you know, it looks like the rules of engagement are a little bit different. Oh, we're in death row as well, so that's not ideal. This is a beautiful, beautiful game. You know, I'm going to be not playing anymore after this credit. You know, I don't want to spoil any more of this game than what I've shown you through. You know, this is, oh, that's part of the key. A piece of the main key. Look, we've got one piece. I don't want to not spoil the game. You know, I want you to discover this yourselves. So this will be the last playthrough that we've got. So when these lives are over, it will be game over. I did kind of secretly hope though for a skeleton key there, but no, one not to be found. And your life deteriorates pretty quickly on this, so you know there has to be, I think, a strategy to playing this game because of the randomness of some of the objects and some of the positioning of stuff that happens. You know, the bad. I seem to think some of the bad guys can be a little bit random on their positioning as well on the original, and I wonder whether that transfers across to here. But it looks like our hero has died. So we played 8 minutes 34 seconds. We visited 28% of this mansion and we had a good time. So, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a like. It does help the YouTube algorithm. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. This has been a slightly different video that I've done. I hope the quality comes out okay. I hope the format comes out okay. But thank you for sticking with me. You stay safe. You take care. And I'll see you soon. Goodbye.
Would you like to play again?